I am going to dye my hair. Like I said, I was going to dye my hair. I'm going to be using the Naturtint, the 9N Honey Blonde, Green Technology Permanent Hair Colorant. This process is you take the color developer and the actual hair colorant and you pour the colorant into the developer. So I'll do that. Just pour that over in there. Shaky, shaky, shaky. My 2 minutes is done. So, and one way you can kind of tell if the color is mixed good, I don't know if you all noticed when I was pouring, when I poured, see the developer, if you look really close, the developer is red in color. But if you notice here, it's kind of brownish looking. And when you first start, you know, shaking and mixing, it's red. So that might be one clue to let you know that it's blended well. Alright, so I just section my hair in fours, nothing fancy. I just section it so it'll kind of be out of the way. When you start coloring your hair, you're doing it on dry, unwashed hair. Ready to begin. And you know, whenever you're doing the color, unless you're trying to do some kind of design or something, always start with the roots first. I don't know. Yeah. And the box actually recommends that you start with the roots first and then you move on to the let the roots color for about 20 minutes and then come back and do the remaining of your hair. Alright, so I got my whole head covered. The bottle is pretty much empty. It's probably a little bit squeezy at the bottom, but it's pretty much empty. So I'm going to be watching my time now, and I'm going to allow it to sit for 20 minutes, and then I'm going to come back, look in the light, see if I see any effects changing. If I don't see anything changing, I'll let it sit for the 10 more minutes, which is be 30 minutes, and the maximum that they recommend you to leave it on is 40 minutes. So it is now 9:04. I'll come back and just do some periodic checks. Alright, I'll see y'all guys later. Bye bye. Okay, so it's been 10 minutes and I wanted to show you, I see some color change already right here at these two little areas, temple, that ain't your temple, but right here, these two little areas, I can really see color change. Yep. Alright y'all, so I wanted to show you my progress after 20 minutes. And here's what we got. I'm quite sure you can see some color changes now. Because look at that light, and that's going to be a little darker. And then the ends. See, look. Put the end up to it. But so that's all I got so far. Oh, look at that up in there. That's changing quite nicely. I know you can see that part. And I did take my comb. I take a plastic comb. Make sure you use plastic. Whenever you're dealing with color, you don't want to use any kind of metal. So I did take my comb and comb it through so I can kind of distribute it just a little bit better. Because what I probably should have did is use 2 bottles if I wanted, you know, full effect. So it's this color, it is lifting very well. It's lifting very well. So alright, so now we are at the end of 30 minutes, and I have no doubt that you can see the color change very well. That's now 30 minutes, so I'll do the last 10 minutes. And this is my gray area, and I'm not so sure about, you know, that 100% coverage of the grays, but you remember, like, it's like I said, gray does what it want to do. Everybody knows that gray hair does what it want to do. So Alright y'all, so here we go with the end results. I am truly colored, lifted, even brighter than before. So Naturtint, pretty healthy ingredients, and I'm gonna go rinse and find me a style to wear. Alright, you can see why I say if you have to buy 2 bottles if you want full coverage, because you can see where it colored really good, and then you can see how it kind of didn't really have enough to go all the way around or all the way through. So if you want, you know, full even tone color, you might want to consider buying 2 bottles. Now at my natural grocery store it's $17.99. So, alright, I just want to do this right quick before I go in the bathroom and shampoo my hair, before I go in the shower and shampoo my hair. The shampoo, you're supposed to, first thing I'm going to do is rinse my hair with warm water until the water runs clear. Then I'm going to shampoo it with this Naturtint shampoo, rinse it, and then I'm going to come behind that with the Naturtint multiplier conditioner. I'm going to allow this to sit on my head for 2 minutes, and then I'm going to rinse it with warm water. Then I'll dry and style as usual. And that'll be the end of the whole coloring process. And they are saying to keep the remaining for when you shampoo your hair, for when you do your hair in about 2 weeks. Yep, save some Naturtint multiplier to use 2 weeks after color process for color maintenance and hair protection. Now, I know this bottle is really little, so I know I'm going to use it all in one shot. But, you know, I have other conditioners that are good for maintaining my condition and stuff, so I'm not really too concerned about that. So, alright y'all, here's my freshly colored hair. And it's still wet because I just got out the shower. And this is it. And actually the colors did blend very well. And remember, like I said, if you want full coverage, you know, like if you want all your hair to be this color, you know, this bright, you need to probably go with 2 bottles. And if your hair is longer than mine, you probably need to get 3. I would get 3 if my hair was way longer than mine anyway. But I just want to show you all that the color took very well. I'm happy with it. So I am now, you know, I followed the directions and I shampooed with the shampoo, and then I came back with the conditioner. But what I'm going to do now is get my natty moist and let it sit for a while. And then I'll style it. You know, rinse the natty moist and then I'll style it. So I'll see you guys later. And that was the Naturtint. So I'll keep you all updated if I feel like my hair is, you know, really dry, or I'm starting to have issues with dryness. But as I didn't have any trouble with the Dark and Lovely color, so I imagine I probably won't have any trouble, because I do DC a lot. I usually DC at least once a week. And I do an Alpha G treatment, even though it's just my ends that's colored now. I usually try to do an Alpha G treatment around once every 6 weeks. I do my bentonite clay treatment once a month. Alright, so that's all I got for y'all. I'll see y'all later. Bye bye.